Hi guys, it's Nigel at Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents, and I hope you're well. This is why I love my job, because today I just want to introduce you to a property called the Malthouse. And just in there behind me, the Malthouse is located in a little popular village called Whitley, and it's a handsome property jam-packed with features and rich in history, dating back to the 1600s. We believe it's a 17th century semi-detached cottage. We just don't know the dates as of yet. We haven't seen the title. But just look at that beautiful home nestled away in the very, very sought-after village of Whitley. Now, you know that the market's very strong, it's very fluid. This property will not be on the market very long. It's a pleasure to have it on the market today, guys. I love my job. It's jam-packed with everything that you've got. It's got its idiosyncrasies, fireplace, beams, the character. There's a bit of history with it too. So what I'm going to do, as you know, with all my property tours, I'm going to spin the camera around. We're going to talk about Whitley and the amenities, and then we're going to go straight into the Malthouse, because there is a lot to cover. It's a beautiful example of a 16th century cottage in a quintessential village, really. So I'm really excited to put this on the market today. So without further ado, let's just spin the camera around and then we'll explore the Malthouse in Whitley. And here we have it, guys, the Malthouse in First Lane, Whitley. And what's there not to tell you? I mean, there's so much to tell you as you go inside to this lovely hallway. To the right, there's a beautiful living room. There's bay-fronted shutters. There's a fireplace. To the left, there's a separate dining room. There's a bespoke kitchen. There's an extended back part to the property as well, which is a family room. Upstairs, there's double bedrooms. There's lovely seated bay windows. There's a separate shower. There's a separate bathroom. There is a right-of-way also that leads to a garage, and there is some parking off-road to the front of the property. Now, anybody that knows Wiltshire and Whitley, it's a very, very favoured village. And as you just come out of this big front garden, this used to actually be the back garden years ago. But as you come up Caution Road, it will link into other roads. You can take a stroll up to the Whitley Pear Tree Pub. There's also a little convenience store just up the road. The bustling town of our town of Melksham is just a few minutes away in the car, and also you can link that back up there towards Corsham. I'm just going to walk back on yourself as well, because there are various other routes that you can take. There's countryside walks all the way around this village. The pear tree, as I said, is just up there on the just on the right hand side. If you're getting into a car, you know, getting into Corsham or Melksham is maybe 5-10 minutes. If you want to get onto the M4 motorway, I would say from here with a good drive it's about 15 minutes away, maybe 20 minutes. And if you like your golf, just further down there, a few minutes walk, there's also Whitley Golf Course as well. So I'm just going to turn that camera on. I'm just going to show you and look at the elevations, look at the roof, look at the character that this property really has. It's a beautiful example of a 16th century cottage in a village. So as we're approaching the property, what we're going to do is just walk through that canopy porch, and we're going to explore the Malthouse. So here we go, guys, as we start to walk to the Malthouse in First Lane. And look at that beautiful canopy storm porch. I've just got to show you the roof again, the elevations, the mullion windows. Absolutely stunning. Little side bit there. The garden's so private and enclosed. Mullion windows. And here we go, as we'll walk through the multi-pane door into the property. So as I just close the door behind me, as you can see, there's stairs that go to the first floor landing. There's a room off there, that's the sitting room. I'm just going to go a little bit further on, because as you know, with all my tours, as I spin this camera around, I just like to show the entrance to where we come from. And look at the attractive multi-pane door. And as I just close this door properly in behind me, you can see the first floor landing, and there's rooms off to the kitchen. There's a family room in behind, dining room in there. And if I just turn the camera right here, let me open it up, we should be greeted also by a little cat who's very verbal. So should we say hello? Oh yeah. There we go. This is a very verbal, beautiful pussycat, aren't you? So I've got a friend as I walk around this property, and in we go into this beautiful sitting room. When I was outside, you might have heard me mention about these bays. Look at the lovely shutters, look at the mullions, beams. I don't know if they're original, they look original to me, but it's just jam-packed. You've got exposed walling there. There's a lovely feature fireplace bringing in that focal point of the room. Shelving units that are just built into the recesses. Again, little plinths, hearths. Absolutely stunning. Look at the boxed in areas there to the windows and the shutters. As I just bring this camera around, just showing you areas where there's freestanding. It's a very, very spacious cottage. It is actually bigger when you get inside to what it looks like outside. It's quite unique actually. It's one of the most unique properties I've seen in there. And I think in there they keep the booze. I forget what the name they've called it. There's a little cupboard which hides away all the little drinkies. But as I just turn this around again, what an amazing room just to start and greet us. The lovely long garden. I will explain later that was the back garden. The house has been turned around. And there's a bit of history. I think a doctor owned it before these guys, and these guys have been here for about 38 years. So it is a lifestyle move for them. They are looking to move away. They're at a certain age, they want to move away. And they, like I said, the owner before was a doctor. And I think in the loft, when we talk about that later, they used to do childbirths. So that's an interesting thing. And I'm sure he worked from the stables at the back there, which we'll show you the converted stables later, which is just, you know, stables for sheds now, or storage. But I'm just going to show you one more angle. Little radiator there, shelving, come round. Just look at this beautiful, beautiful room. Simply stunning. So up we come, back into this hallway. And then we're just going to walk further along. There's a little understairs storage area there under the stairs, which is typical. Come back on ourselves, and then we're straight into this magnificent dining room. Again, you can see the recesses, the built-in bits, the mullion windows. Look at the size of it. Little cute desk there by the window that you can work from home. This is really a lifestyle move. You can see some boxes because they're starting to pack. They're looking to move. They're looking to move away. Look at the size of this room. Look at the lovely windowsill. And again, if I pop the camera through here, the mullion windows that are just simply stunning. Look at that. And these are the features. This is the quintessential life of village life. It's a lifestyle move for everybody. And it's always a pleasure to have these properties on. It's what we specialise in. We do a lot of properties in villages as well as our town. But it's a stunning property to have on our books. And it would actually be interesting to know the actual age. There's our friend again, little Pussy Willow. And he is going to follow me everywhere, I reckon. So under the stairs, you can see there's a bit of storage. You could build that in again. You can make cupboards into that if you want to. It's not necessarily needed to. And again, there's that door, little multi-pane bit to it. Now these guys have been here 38 years, they told me. So obviously you've got a door that will go into the back and we'll look at it. But the kitchen's quite unique. It's a bespoke kitchen. I can't remember if they said a Carline or Carloin style kitchen, but it's been worked around. A bit like when you go to Positano in Italy, when they build around the cliff faces. Well, they've built this kitchen around the property and all its quirks and idiosyncrasies. So it was a custom-built bespoke kitchen. So yes, it's going to be on the older side, just like me, but it's fully functional. And it's quite cute, the things that they've done. And you can see the workmanship. And there's no little gaps or anything. You can just see how it's carved out. And it's worked within the frame of the property itself. Look at that beautiful window again on a half-bowl sink unit. So I'm excited about this property. It's just different. Everything's different that we can see. And I'm sure people might make some changes. You know, yes, it's going to be dated in places. You've got these lovely these shelving units. It's all eye-level cupboards. The oven's incorporated into the units. 5-ring gas hob there. Space for fridge freezer. And I've just got to stand here because I'm just taken back by the windows. I'm in love with the property and the windows and everything that it's got. So as I turn it around, yes, your kitchen's going to have, plumbing for dishwasher, plumbing for wash machine, all the things you'd normally associate a kitchen with. But it's great. And I've got one other thing to share. It's these little things that I just think make the property. Look at that porthole. How cool is that with the shelving? Cute, cute, cute. The little outbuilding there. That used to be outside loo. Not anymore. We're a bit more modern than that nowadays. So coming through the kitchen, and just finally, this is an extended part to the property. I don't actually know when this was extended. If I was to take a guess, and it's only a guess, I'll remind you of that, it could be in the 1980s. But this is, again, another reception room, a family room. You call it a multi-use room. You could use it as an occasional bedroom, but it's coming off the kitchen, so I don't think you can. But there is another access there to the side, so you could come in that way. Again, the mullion windows. Let's pop the camera out and you can start to see what's actually out there. the outbuildings as well, but we'll cover that off later. What a beautiful little area, and it's great. There's a little access to loft space, and little Pussy Willow saying hello. I know the Pussy Willow's not hungry because we fed it biscuits, and so did the owner before they left, so I could do this video tour. So just to recap, let's call this the multi-use room, family room, dining room, whatever. Come into this beautiful bespoke kitchen, which we're going to call a bit of Italy and Positano, because it's just built around everything. That's what you should do. You don't need to knock everything down nowadays. You can build around it and use some imagination, and boy, this property's got a load of imagination. Lovely windows again, door coming back out there. We're coming back out into this hallway, and just like I said, this beautiful drawing room, or your dining room, whatever you want to call it, reception room, again with those stunning windows. Absolutely amazing. The vocal cat definitely doesn't belong with the property, but boy is it vocal, and it's flirting with me as it rolls around. Yes, I know you're a big tart. And then you're back out into this lovely sitting room with those windows and those bays and those shutters, fireplace, beams, whatever. So what a stunning introduction to the ground floor of the Malthouse, First Lane, Whitley. So what we're going to do is take a look upstairs, have a look at the bedrooms, bathrooms and shower room. And as promised, guys, down from the ground floor, I'm sure the Pussycat will follow me up. As we climb these stairs, you can see the beam there. Again, you can see the landing area just splits off. There's a separate shower room. There's a large bathroom. Yes, it's got the green avocado. Don't care. People will make the changes. Little sneak in there. Look at the size of those bedrooms. And again, look at the size of the bedroom. So it's 2 double bedrooms up here, guys. You could, in effect, go up there. We believe there is room. You can make a pitch. You could bring the stairs around here. And this is the whole point of these property tours, to demonstrate the possibilities to you. We get a lot of compliments with it. But if you wanted to, maybe you could curve the stairs up there, go up in the loft and make another bedroom up there. But they are good sized bedrooms up here already, guys. So here we have separate shower room, shower cubicle, shower in there, shower screen, tiled walling at the back there, little extractor fan. And as I come across myself there you can see wash hand basin, low level WC, chrome effect radiator, and then those lovely sunken windowsills with the cute window that just opens at the back. Absolutely cute for a shower room. Look at the space that you have as you come back off the landing. So I'm just going to close this door, and I'm just, as we're in the theme of shower rooms, let's go into the bathroom. And it's such a good size. Yes, you're going to make changes to the colour unless you like funky green. But there's a little bit of tiling again. Again, those mullion windows, bringing in their natural light. Panel bath, low level WC, bidet as well. Cupboard, which obviously we know is for storage, but it's actually a great room. Now, you could make this into a bedroom. You say, sod it, okay, we've got the shower room in there. Or, you know, you could connect it, make it a bit bigger, the shower room, make this into a bedroom. I don't know, it's just an idea. I don't think you need to do it, but if you wanted an extra bedroom, this is another option, because you've already got a shower room and a bathroom that accompanies this property. Again, it's just an idea, guys, and I hope you don't mind, but I'll point these things out because I think it's useful for you. Take a left, and let's go into the smaller of the 2 bedrooms. It's a really big double bedroom. Again, the lovely windowsill, seated windows, the mullion windows. And let's just pop that camera out there. There's your aspect out there, stunning. What's there not to like? And even though the cloud has come over it, this property just looks amazing. Let's open this up for some more light. Again, window seat. Big enough double bed or king size bed, freestanding units either side, built-in cupboard. And a very beautiful and inquisitive cat. Absolutely stunning room. And look at those windows again. I've made a point, because it's not just one window, they're bringing in light, but they're on 2 sides, side and the front of the property on those elevations. Come back out on yourself. What a lovely room. And as I walk further, say hello to the cat. You're going to just roll over because you just love it. And here we are into this other utterly sumptuous, beautiful master bedroom. I'm just going to let the camera do some talking for a second, because I think we've covered off these windows. What an amazing room this is. There's no lights on. I haven't turned them on in here. It's just natural light, again, from dual aspects, front and back to the elevations. And it's a monster room. It's so big, this bedroom. Look at the size of the bed, freestanding either side. Little seating unit there, big wardrobes. And as I just pop the camera back out to that front elevation again, what a beautiful, beautiful garden that just comes off the first lane address. Park your car out there in front as well. I do need to mention, and we'll cover this off in a minute when we go outside, but as you go to the neighbouring property there is a drive and there is a right of way. This property does have the access to their garage and they have the right of way to the access. But there's another idiosyncrasy, I don't know sometimes if you're ever familiar with right of accesses, but at the back there, and I'll show you when I go back out, there's a gate and you can bring your bins in around and go around the back. You have a right of access also to your bins to go across that property at the back there. And that also leads to the garage, which is the second garage, not the first garage. So bring this back round. And I just wanted to cover off this room again because it's a stunning room. Just to recap, in with the shower room as you're upstairs. I've mentioned this loft again in case somebody wanted to explore that. You've got stairs here. Maybe you can come from there, go up there. And if there is a big enough pitch, subject to planning, of course, subject to planning, maybe there's an option for another bedroom up there as well. Big bathroom. Again, you'll change that. Lovely mullion windows. Come off the landing into this stunning second bedroom, which is big enough. Maybe you could split one of these rooms. I don't know. I wouldn't do it at all. And then just beautiful, beautiful master bedroom that finishes off the tour for upstairs at the Malthouse, First Lane, Whitley. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a look at the back garden, look at the old stables there, and explore the rear of the property. So as promised, guys, as we go to the back, then we take a look at the rear garden. Lovely patio, the curve there, the garden, the herbaceous borders, hedging there, plants, shrubs, tree, all given a degree of privacy. Absolutely stunning. And we believe these stables there, that's where the doctor may have worked, but this house used to come in from this way, used to be at the front of the property. As I just bring the camera around, you can see where the extension is. And again, I'm not sure the age of that extension. I think it's 1980s, but don't quote me on it. I'm just guessing today. Walk up some steps. You've got this cute seating area. There's a covered area there. There's two outbuildings really, left and right, and it's there for storage. And as I turn this camera around, you can then start to see the size. Because it is really a TARDIS, this. It's bigger than what it looks. But that's the extension, and then that's the rear. We talked about the right of access, which you go through the neighbouring property, and then that will link you to that second garage at the back, and there is a drive that gives you access to the garage. You just can't park in front of the garage. But what a stunning property this is at the Malthouse. Let me just turn the camera around to give you more angles of the garden. And again, like I said, I'm not going to open this up. This is storage now. So this is the old stables in there, and there's storage to the left, storage to the right. Turn the camera around. And look, guys, I think that just complements and finishes the tour off nicely to this property in First Lane, Whitley, the Malthouse. So look, guys, if there's any questions, please do get in touch. It's Nigel at Lockington Estate Agents on 01225 707 342. I hope you've enjoyed the tour as much as we have. Any questions, just drop me a line, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thanks, guys.